Well, folks, it seems our favorite orange-hued protagonist is back in the news. That's right, Donald J. Trump, a man who could find a cloud in a silver lining factory, is once again claiming the system is out to get him. This time, it's not about stolen elections or fake news. It's about a trial, a verdict, and a whole lot of tweets that could make a teenager roll their eyes out of their sockets. Now, we won't bore you with the legal minutia because honestly, even our lawyers are struggling to keep up. But let's just say the words hush money and adult film star were thrown around more than a frisbee at a college campus. And the outcome? Well, let's just say it didn't involve a triumphant Trump Tower press conference. Instead, we got accusations, claims of a rigged trial, a kangaroo court, and a judge who probably drinks his coffee with the devil himself. It's enough to make you wonder if Trump's legal team is paid in conspiracy theories and discount hairspray. But hey, who needs due process when you have a Twitter account and a legion of followers who believe the earth is flat, right? Now, we here at Last Week Tonight are all for a good conspiracy theory. Area 51, sign us up. The moon landing being faked, we've got our tinfoil hats ready. But when it comes to Trump's claims of a rigged trial, we have to draw the line. It's not that we don't believe in the possibility of a conspiracy. It's just that we've seen Trump's track record when it comes to accepting defeat. Remember when he lost the popular vote in 2016? Rigged. When he was impeached, twice. Rigged. When he lost the 2020 election? You guessed it, rigged. It's like that friend who blames the bowling alley for their gutter balls. At some point you have to wonder, is it really everyone else or is it just you, buddy? But here's the thing, folks. While Trump's cries of rigged might be good for a laugh or a head desk moment, they have real-world consequences. When a former and potentially future president undermines public trust in the judicial system, it erodes the very fabric of our democracy. To understand Trump's aversion to losing, we have to go back to his roots. Before he was the leader of the free world, he was the star of The Apprentice. And on reality TV, there are winners and there are villains. But there's one thing you rarely see: gracious losers. Trump's entire persona has been built on the idea of winning, no matter the cost. He's like that kid who flips the Monopoly board when he's about to lose, sending tiny hotels and plastic houses flying. He's the embodiment of the participation trophy generation's worst nightmare. But here's the thing about the real world. Sometimes you lose. It happens to the best of us. You strike out at the big game, your souffle collapses, you accidentally reply, all to an email with a picture of your cat wearing a tiny sombrero. It's part of life. Section 4. History's sore losers. And if you think Trump's the only one who's ever had a meltdown after a loss, well, we've got a long list of historical figures who'd like a word. Remember Napoleon? Tiny guy, big ego, exiled to an island after losing a few battles. Or how about Marie Antoinette? She lost her head, literally, after facing some unfortunate circumstances. The point is, history is littered with sore losers. It's not a good look. It's the equivalent of wearing Crocs to a wedding. Sure, you can do it, but don't expect any applause. But here's the difference between Trump and, say, a disgruntled Roman emperor. Trump has a platform. He has millions of followers hanging on his every word. And when he cries rigged, it's not just the rantings of a man who can't accept defeat. It's a dangerous erosion of public trust in the very institutions that uphold our democracy. Section 5. What's next on Trump's bingo card? So what's next for Trump? If we had to guess, we'd say he's probably already working on his next conspiracy theory. Maybe he'll blame the trial outcome on space lasers controlled by Bill Gates. Or perhaps he'll claim the jury was replaced by clones created by the deep state. Look, we could make jokes all day, but the truth is, the stakes are high. When a former president repeatedly undermines public trust in the judicial system, it has a corrosive effect on our democracy. It creates a climate of suspicion and distrust, making it harder to have rational conversations about important issues. Section 6. The verdict on trust. In the court of public opinion, the verdict on Trump's claims is still out. Some people believe him, some don't. But one thing is for sure, his constant cries of rigged are doing real damage to our democracy. And that, folks, is no laughing matter. It's time we start demanding better from our leaders, even if it means they have to learn how to lose gracefully. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to go check on our tinfoil hat collection. You know, just in case, please like and subscribe.